First class is also kind of the safest part of the plane to be in now, right? With all the plane fights, right? Every week somebody's fighting on a plane and none of those fights happen in first class. People in first class are like, should I knock somebody out or finish my soup? And they finish their soup. People in the back, though, kick their Crocs off and start rocking people in the eyes. There are so many plane fights. They should start boarding planes by weight class. Forget Delta Comfort Plus. We are now boarding light middleweights. Everybody line up and start stretching. You know what time it is. You might have to correct a bitch in there. You might have to sit somebody down that asked you to sit down. There are more plane fights right now than UFC pay-per-views. And honestly, they should start marketing plane fights to us, you know? Because they're more interesting than UFC. UFC's so boring. It's like, oh, look, we got two trained people fighting in a cage. Plane fights, so that we got two untrained people fighting in a tube. Over here, we got two in-shape people. Over here, we got a bloated dad versus a woman on her fourth plane today. Who's gonna win? I really feel for flight attendants. That job is bad enough, and now they might have to fight people. Trying to become a flight attendant must be insane. Even going to the interview, like, hey, I got a lot of years of customer service, I'm good with people. They gotta be like, who cares? Do you know jujitsu? Because somebody in 13B is gonna try to knock your head off today. I do love a plane fight video. We've all seen a plane fight video, right? They're great. I love plane fight videos. People that fight on planes, for some reason, they can't understand why they're getting in trouble. They never understand. They really thought they were gonna punch somebody and sit down. They thought it was over. They were like, I settled that and now I'm done. They can't get it. Every one of those videos, they punch somebody, air marshals show up, and they're standing there like, air marshals? For what? What, because I uppercut somebody that works here? Because I beat up an employee. Show me on my ticket where it says I can't do that. It says here I can't bring a bomb, I can't bring a gun. It doesn't say I can't beat up a mother. We have almost lost planes anyway to crazy people. People are just doing whatever they want up there. It's just public transit at this point. People are just doing whatever they want. Did anybody see the video of a guy? He stood up in the middle of a flight with a guitar and started singing to Jesus. You saw this. A man stood up in the middle of a flight with a guitar and started singing to the Lord. That is the F train. We have lost the planes. I'm surprised there's not people from Coach walking into first class asking for change. Just moving the curtain aside like, I don't mean to bother anybody, but does anybody have $1? These headphones are pretty expensive. I don't know what happens when you fight on a plane. I don't know what the punishment is. The highest level of punishment is the no-fly list, right? You do enough, we write your name on a list, you never fly again. I think it's funny there is a no-fly list, just because there's not a no-bus list. There is nothing you can do to be banned from Greyhound. Nothing at all. Every time somebody ends up on the no-fly list, Greyhound's like, another customer. Wheels them down. They're like, what'd you get kicked off that plane for? Bringing a knife? What, you can sharpen them in here. We don't care. We'll give you one. Enjoy your trip to DC. Try not to stab anybody.